Hi, it's Ryoichi. This is my vlog to practice my English and record my daily activity. Today is November 15th and Tuesday, yes, and now is 8 p.m. So I'm a researcher, a PhD student in Japan, and also I'm a visiting researcher in Australia, and I'm studying about the consciousness, especially development of consciousness. I mean, so how the consciousness develop from child to adult, or from birth to death. Today I started my work at 11 o'clock p.m. and I finished my work at 6 p.m. So I was at my office for 7 hours, and also normally I take a break for 1 hour per day. So yeah, I studied 1 hour for 6 hours and 6 hours, and I had a break 1 hour. Yeah. And now I am conducting the revision and writing the rebuttal for editors and reviewers, and I'm doing the simulation for sample size setting. And today I had a breakthrough for my simulation. I mean, recently or during or until 1 month, for 1 month, I was trying to simulate this sample size by the Bayesian simulation, and it took 1 month, and I still didn't know that. But today I got it, and the previous version I used the ERMS package of RStudio, and each simulation I used the MCMC. You know that the MCMC takes a lot of time, right? Yeah, but I did use it. So, and I used the MCMC for 100 times. So I couldn't finish my simulation for by 1 day. But today, from yesterday, I changed the strategy for our simulation. And I'm using not the MCMC, but like simple LME or LM linear model, because now I'm focusing on the one factors are like the slope of the factors, one factor. And especially I'm a developmental psychologist, so the one slope of the age is important for me. But so I can use the slope of the age simply like the beta of the linear model coefficiency or something. Yeah, and now today I did the 10,000 simulation, and if the null hypothesis is I made the sample data from the null hypothesis, meaning there are no age effect, and also I made the sample data from the hypothesis 1, means there is an age effect, right? And from the sample data of null, I made the 10,000 times simulation, so 10,000 data sampling or data fitting, or we got the slope of the age, right? So 10,000 slope of the age data from the null sample data and the hypothesis 1 sample data. And I got the two histograms, right? Right, the null hypothesis histogram and hypothesis 1 histograms, right? But and in fact, null hypothesis means no age effect, right? The slope is 0, so right, 0 and hypothesis 1 slope or something, and 110,000 times and time, and really beautiful, right? Sigmoid, non-sigmoid, right? How to second? Sorry, I don't know, right? What? Not the liner, non-linear second order or something, and then also like how the boundaries of the two histograms. I mean that or density curve, right? This is a prohibitory density map function, right? And I calculated the base factor. I mean, so if the like a data point and from the histogram we get the 1 point data, right? So this is the experiment. For example, the experimental data, and right, the hypothesis one's density. Sorry, I can't pronunciation. Density. I mean the proportion, right? And the null hypothesis proportion, right? So this gap is right the Bayesian factor prohibition, probability, right? Probability and the hypothesis one given given hypothesis one to write the data probability, right? And also the null assumption given the data, right? And this gap or the like the probability d bar h1 out of the probability data by null hypothesis, right? This is the base function. So firstly I plot the two histograms or density function, and then which one is the base factor 10. So I plot that base factor is 10 line, and also base factor is 0.1 line, and the duration between 0.1 and 10 is we cannot judge or decide which hypothesis will be is supported or not. But from the higher than or larger than the base factor 10, we can decide that the hypothesis 1 is supported compared to hypothesis 0, or if small the base factor, if the density mapping and the base factor is less than 0.1, mean that the hypothesis 0 is supported compared to H1. I mean, H0 means that age effect is known, or age effect is, or how the normally I think that effect size it is important for Bayesian compare by using the base function, right? So these reviews, or I learned how to simulate, or how to how to set the effect size, or how to compare by using the base factors for 1 month. So I think this way to simulate, this way the simulation is Good. For our revision, I think, or I will leave. Oh, it takes 10 minutes, so see you.